Welcome everybody to this new PCB-Investigator video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I want to show you the third possibility of how PCB-Investigator can help you comparing your designs. So in this case, we have the index B4 of a Beagle board and we want to compare it with the B6. And in the first video, we have done this with a graphic board compare. In the second video, the database comparison was shown. And in this video, I want to show you the third possibility, the instant sync. Therefore, you have to go to the extras menu, and here's a synchronization block, and there's an open new instance button. And if you press it, a second PCB-Investigator opens. I will now try to align them so that you see both next to each other. Okay. So what you can do is to add via drag and drop, in that case, the ODB++ of the B6 version to the second window. And now we have both next to each other, but there's no synchronization yet. So what you see already that this is the main window and this is the child window here. And what you have to do is, again, go to the Access menu, Synchronization, and say Compare On. And in the Sync Compare settings, it's important to have the Image Compare and the List Compare active. I want to show you both of them. Yes, and as you see, the comparison is now on both sides, and PCB-Investigator automatically shows the different areas of this top layer. So if you zoom in, you see exactly where the differences are between those two indices of your design. The gray thing is from the other window. So you see the red is in B4 and the gray is in B6, and here the other way around. So you see exactly where are the difference in your layout. It's very interactive. You can just zoom in, zoom out and see all the little differences in your design. So the layers are synchronized. If I switch off top and switch on mid one, the layers are synchronized automatically. And you see here are differences, but also the copper seems to be created a little bit different. So here's a round arc, and here's a list of lines. It's more like a polygon. So this is the flooding algorithm was different here. If you go to other layers, where not that much surfaces are included, we can focus on the real track differences. For example, here the track was rerouted. So it was going down there, and now it's going up there. The other way around, here it's going up, and now it's going down. So you see exactly the differences and the areas where changes happened for your design review process between these two designs. You can compare the soldier pastes. You see differences in the soldier paste. You see component differences. So this U16 is new. We found this already also in the graphic board compare. So you see the new components, different components, and you can focus on all the little places where some changes happened. And everything is synchronized between both PCBI windows. So zooming in, zooming out, activating layers, everything is here synchronized and helps you to identify the different changes which happened. What you also can do, and this is the thing here in the sync compare setting, if I deactivate image compare, let's say, but leave list compare active, I have the possibility to go, for example, in the component manager. But this is just an example because every list view which has this filter at the top, and nearly all the PCB-Investigator windows list views have this filter, and all of them are automatically compared. So I have now the component list of the B4 on the left side, and I have the component list of the B6 on the right side. And also the lists show the differences between those two designs. So if you can scroll down, we see these components, the green ones, are new. If I sort a column, the column is automatically sorted on the other side too. If I scroll, both lists are scrolled. You can activate those things here with this button. So here's a cell coloring. You can activate the sorting, the sync sorting, or the sync filter, or the sync scrolling can all be activated or deactivated here. And if we scroll down a bit, now we see, for example, that the C46 has a bit different location now, but only a very, very small difference. And here again, the new components. Here's a rotation change from 0 to 270. Here the R1 has a different X location. So you find all these information here. You can also activate another property in both lists, and this will also be compared. So the R29 is new. All the differences in every list on both sides will be compared. This also makes sense, for example, if you do an analysis. Let's say we start the Thomson analysis. I put the Thomson analysis here on the right side, and I do the same Thomson analysis on the left side, and check if the parameters are equal, and then I say start, and I sort. So, and what we see here is the analysis result of Thomson. So just to show what it is, the Thomson calculates the difference between the connection of both pins for two pin components. Because if there's a large connection difference during soldering, there's a risk that the component stands up like a tombstone. So it can lead to soldering problems. And this is what the analysis does. He looks for differences in connection and lists you the difference in percent. And what you can do with this tool, you can find out, for example, that C22 has 530% difference in B4 and 874% differences in the version B6. And you can zoom down here and see why. Because on the pin 1, there is another track on the right side, which wasn't here. Here were only 2 tracks, and you have a smaller difference between pin 1 and pin 2, because pin 2 has a very small track with only 121 micrometer, and here is a larger difference because now we have 3 tracks for pin 1. That's why we have 1143 in total, and on the other side we had only 531. So this is also very useful in all the different analysis functions of PCB-Investigator to compare analysis results. So this compare is included nearly in every subtool of PCB-Investigator and is also very, very important for design review process. So, thank you for watching, and for any questions, as always, please contact us at www.pcb-investigator.com or write us an email to support@easylogics.de. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye.